is time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 SJPorr Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Cake Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
Hey guys, it is beer o'clock, and I thought it would be a good time to do another one of the SJPorr beer tastings. So today I've gone for the, it says Barman, there's a pig in my pale ale. It's a smoked pale ale coming to us from 59U-22L-87G. 3.9%, 24 IBUs, finished at 1007 and bottled on the 4th of the 9th. So that sounds very good. As with the other SJ beers, I've poured it up in advance, had a few sips already, just letting it warm up and sort of trying to collect a few thoughts. So yeah, just show you the beer and I'll tell you a bit more information about it. So yeah, it's poured up a beautiful sort of bright golden sort of yellow colour, sort of like a wheat beer sort of colour. Didn't really develop much of a head when I poured it, but it does have a very nice thin layer of bubbles across the top, and it does have some nice lacing when you tilt the glass. So yeah, just a bit more about the beer. So the brewer, thank you very much brewer for your beer. The beer is a Rauch beer and pale ale mashup. Uses Wyman's smoked malt and dark wheat, which is interesting because it's not looking too dark in colour. I had looked it up. The Wyman's smoked malt smoked with beechwood. It's hopped with Galaxy. And the yeast is WLP320. It's American Hefeweizen yeast, so that sounds really good. I haven't really had too many of this style of beer, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we can pick up. So cheers guys, cheers once again to the brewer. Let's get a nose on it. Definitely picking up the smoked malt. When I first poured it up and I had a few sips before, it was a bit more pronounced, but it's just sort of dialed back a little bit now, and that's allowed the tropical fruit aroma from the Galaxy hops to come through. I've just bottled up some Galaxy Pale Ale, and it's got that very nice tropical aroma there. So that's good. It's good that the hops are coming through the smoked malt, and the smoked malt's not dominating on the aroma. So yeah, really just the smoked malt and the sort of the tropical fruit from the Galaxy. So yeah, it smells very nice. I was getting another aroma which has disappeared. It was it reminded me of a beer I had from Yeasty Boys, the Rex Attitude. They used I think it was 100% peated malt, and you get a lot of like phenolic aroma, and this had that initially, but that's died right back. I know that that's a sort of can be a style of certain beers, and I'm wondering if that's I'm either picking that up from the smoked malt, or maybe the smoked malt I'm getting a little bit mixed up and it's smelling a little bit like the peated malt. But yeah, smells beautiful, so I'm going to dive in guys. Cheers to you all. Cheers once again, brewer. Oh, that's nice. It's yeah, on the flavour, it's the sort of smoked malt has died away a little bit just by leaving it out and letting it warm up, and it's letting the hops come through a bit more. The bitterness is quite low. I can tell that on the taste. I think it was only 24, so you're quite mild bitterness. But but it's got quite a dry finish to it. My mouth feels quite dry, so it sort of makes you want to dive in for another mouthful. Yeah, the carbonation is pretty low. There was no real bubbles to be seen coming up. So yeah, I don't know whether you were hoping that whoever brewed this, that the carbonation level would have been a little higher, but yeah, it's pretty low. It's I'd say it's probably one of the lightest carbonated beers that I've tried so far. Don't know whether being a wheat, you know, sort of a mashup of a wheat and a smoked or Rausch beer, you wanted it a little bit more carbonated. I'm not sure, to be honest. So, but yeah, it's got a nice mouth, quite a refreshing. It's got quite a clean taste to it. Like I say, with that dry back end. Yeah, the smoke malts are definitely there, but they're quite at a good level. I guess you could go overboard with the smoked malt and then that could end up just dominating everything. So yeah, very clean, refreshing. You definitely want to dive back in for another one. I think it was 3.9, so yeah, you could definitely session on one of these. Oh, well, as you can see guys, I've just about run out, so that's always a good sign. I'll finish the video, collect my thoughts, do some marking, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Cheers to the brewer, fantastic job mate. I don't know too much about the style, so I might do a bit more research before I do my marking. Just make sure I'm marking it in accordance with how the style should come across. But yeah, nothing's jumping out at me as being too wrong with the beer. Maybe a little bit more hop aroma and flavour coming through would have been nice. Maybe a bigger late edition of the Galaxy. But yeah, that's just a personal preference. So, but I think you got the smoked malt at a good level. So, no, that's awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers. Over and out.